Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday morning, the 1st of September. We are looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and SPY. And boy, oh boy, what an interesting overnight and pre-market right now as sellers got very aggressive. We took the ES down to 21, and now we're back to 42.75. So again, they've pushed lower. We've rallied pretty hard, but we're still looking at a possible gap with 75 minutes to go. We're 20 wide at 33. So just a week or so ago, we had all time frames up for the first time this year. And now we're possibly going to have a monthly gap down. We have a weekly gap down that's still holding. And the daily is down. So the monthly would be firmly in a 5-month balance, including this start of September. It'll be a large balance, by the way. It'll be about 372 to 432. So that's what? 28, 30. So it's a $60 balance that we're going to be in to start. The weekly is certainly down, and the daily is down. Triple Qs also looking to possibly gap lower on the monthly, and so is Russell. So very interesting here. Now, we have battled back tremendously. We'll see if this gap holds. It is the first of the month. We'll see if some new money comes in and tries to pump this up and at least fill the gap. But the pre-market volume is not that heavy in SPY with this kind of move. 700,000. Now, there's still 75 minutes to go, but still nothing really, really heavy. Yesterday, we ended up doing only 76 million. Again, right now, we're below the 50-day moving average. We're below 4,000 on ES. We're below 400 on SPY. So overnight high in SPY is 395.73. Overnight low is 391.50. Overnight high in ES is 61.75. So what is the game plan? Well, if we have a gap of $1 or less, I will still be looking to put short play. Okay, I will use the gap as my out. We did probe yesterday, but I said just barely. So K's low and M's low, no big difference. So it's not like I would really lean on K's low if they would fill the gap. So a gap of $1 or so, I will take a short play and use the gap fill as my out. We're going to have lower value to start, and right now a gap. If in the next 75 minutes the gap becomes much larger, then I'm going to wait for some more MGI. I'm not going to just gap and go. As you all know, I'd rather wait for some kind of push up and get better risk reward. What are the odds of trading at a 20 wide POC? You would think they're pretty good, but doesn't mean we have to. So we'll see in the next 75 minutes if this does push back down to around this level. Again, that's be a level I would watch from if that's the case. Now, this market is short, right? We've been down now since that outside day down. The last 2 days, I said they tried but didn't get much. Now this morning, early, they got a tremendous amount. But again, this is only pre-market. So if by some chance we open inside of yesterday's range after this push down, that would be very interesting. So there's a lot going on here. Again, you might have light volume again because a lot of people taking some time off before Labor Day. But it looks like our range at least should be decent. So game plan, again, $1 or less of a gap, I'll look for a short. The bigger the gap, the more I'll wait for more MGI to get a better risk reward on a short. No real long at this play right now. If we were to open here and drive down to this 20 wide POC and it hits pretty much, like getting stuck in the mud, then maybe you could take a long the first time to see if they try to get back up more into the gap. But for now, I'm not looking for a real call play. If in the next 75 minutes this market opens up inside of yesterday's range, you're going to have a lot of shorts starting to get trapped from the overnight. So all things to keep in mind. We're trading right above half back from overnight. And that goes for the same in SPY. It's all the same game plan. Russell and Qs. Gap of $1 or less, you can take a short. The big thing is, if they fill the gap, what do they want to do, right? These things are heat-seeking missiles. We'll see if that's all their goal is. So this should be a very, very interesting situation as the market evolves. And then on the chart, let's just look at SPY. All 3 time frames. We'll go over everything tomorrow night when we review these. So, again, you could have had this in a 4-month balance, or I had it up to balance up to balance only because we had taken out 3 previous monthly highs. But for sure, if we take out yesterday's low, we are firmly in a 5-month balance. June's bottom, 360, I'm rounded out. 362 will be the low of it. August high, 431.73. Again, I round out to 432 will be the high of it. That's a $60 balance that we will be coming into. That's a large balance, my friends. And then on the weekly, we are certainly still down. And also on the daily, we're one-time framing down 3 days after an outside day down. This will be the start of 4 days one-time framing down if we take out yesterday's low. And we're below the 200, the 20, and the 50. Thanks for the likes and subscribing. Good luck trading today, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.